he just hopped right into that pretty quickly. The match is going to start if nobody joins teams, so we'll see how fast this happens. Here we go. So for teams, we're gonna have Striker and Doc Holiday. Doc Holiday is coming in at Diamond 1, and Striker's coming in at Plat 3. Doc Holiday is a sole member of CG South right now, our Southern Regional Prospect team. And Striker is from CG East, the biggest of the regional prospect teams, and they are playing against Arc 5s and Neville, I believe, if I'm saying that correctly. Arc 5's coming at Diamond 3, probably the favored player to show off this game. He's representing CG Central Regional Prospect Team, and Neville coming in at Diamond 1 is representing our CG EU Regional Prospect Team. Good goal right there by Striker. Striker coming out the gates very well. I believe he's the lowest rank in the game currently, in this match currently. Not in the game. Good score there by Neville. Neville and Arc 5s probably have to be the favorite to win the matchup, just based off of pure rank. But from pace, it doesn't seem that they're doing that. It doesn't seem that they're outpacing their counterparts too much. So we will see. Rank does not mean everything. It is a little bit tighter in 2s, obviously, especially when you don't know your partner. But in 3s, rotations and availability are really the big things that teams are going to be looking at. If you rotate well, you can cover up for mistakes for your teammates. Your teammates can cover up for your mistakes as well. Beautiful play from across the field by Arc 5s. It's looking like just a shootout right now. Neither team's able to really get in position on a lot of these defensive plays. There's a little bit of hesitation, it looks like. Both sides definitely looking to show off. We've seen some great passes, some great aerials. There's some attempts. Looks like a little bit of miscommunication by Doc and Striker right there. Arc 5's coming in to capitalize. Neville with the pass. Beautiful. Both players seem pretty well aware of their positioning and each other's positioning. So, in my opinion, that's pretty big. A little bit of hesitation there, I'm assuming, by Doc Holliday. I'm not sure what was going on there. Oh wow, Striker is able to keep it. Some good setup. That's rough. Good save by Doc Holliday. He's gonna have to cut that. Ooh, what a save. They should have just finished. Oh, he was just slightly off. That might cost him a goal. It should cost him a goal. Pass. Good save. He just took that shot himself. I want to say that was a goal. Ooh. Let me get that off the screen real quick. Some better defense coming out. I like that he went with the pass first option. But I think you just take the score. Take the lead. Tight game. Really, really nice to see. Like I said, I felt the favored team to win was going to be Neville and Arc 5s. Alright, so let's see if they can come back in the series. I gotta say, I'm actually quite suppressed with Striker. He seems to be living up to a little bit of the expectation. Well, he didn't really have much expectations going into this game, but after game one, he's definitely got, he's shown that he's playing out of his rank a little bit. Oh, Striker going up. Holly tries to follow his little off there. It's a beautiful sounding car. Off the wall, Neville trying to make something happen. Oh, Arc 5s. Nope, a little too slow there. That was beautiful ball control though. Setting up for himself. And Doc Holliday with the score. Going right around one. And it looks like Neville didn't have the boost to get out of that, I'm assuming. Striker great off the tip off. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Striker let it get away from there a little bit. If he just keeps that a little bit tighter, he could have a big play there. Ooh. Doc Holliday with a good save. I'm not sure if Striker was going to be there. I think he was the one that got demoed. Oh my, that was an interesting play by Arc Fives. I'm not sure if that was really beneficial or not, though. It looked like he was gonna make a play on it there, and then it looked like he was setting up, but nothing came of it. Potential for a shot there. There's for a shot there as well. Ooh, good redirect. Props to Arc 5, keeping his eyes on the ball most of the time. He's sitting back, looking, trying to counter off of somebody. Demoed by Striker, and able to save the goal, just barely. Striker set it up. Doc Holliday missed it though. Again, an interesting play by Arc 5s. I'm just not sure if that was the play. Oh my, Neville almost knocking it back in on their own goal. Ooh, this could be really big. And it's going back the other way. Oh my goodness. Good save there. What a mishap of events going there. And the ball just seems to be going back and forth now on these quick little fast breaks. Oh. Orange team needs something. They got 40 seconds. It's not the time to rush, but that does not help them. Is it Arc 5's missing, Neville missing, Doc Holliday open goal. 35 seconds. It's possible. It's not impossible, but it's unlikely, improbable. Neville wins tip off. Oh, what a save by Neville. Right over top of Doc Holliday, right over top of Arc 5s. Striker took the shot, Neville, beautiful save. The rebound, there goes Doc Holliday. It looked like Neville was almost there for that as well, even though Arc 5 should have been the one to pick that up. Now 18 seconds, counting down. Down 3 goals, down 2 goals, 14 seconds. It's doable. Still highly, highly improbable. If they have, say, a lucky tip-off or a quick goal in the next 4 to 5 seconds, then maybe I'm a little nervous if I'm a blue team, but it doesn't look like that's going to be so. And blue team taking game 2. The series is now 1-1. I gotta say, Striker is really, really showing off right now. He might not have the highest score on his team, but he has been flourishing with the speed. 2 shots, a save, an assist. Doc Holliday living up to the expectations set on him already, being the highest ranking member on his team. Arc 5s in Neville. It was a little confusing game for them. A little puzzled. They seem to be a little out of sync. Obviously, there's not much chemistry there, but both of them are diving for the ball. They seem to be a little out of it. let's see what we got. Ooh, Neville showing some flight capabilities. Oh, that's a really good setup. That might be a goal on its own. Arc 5's dunking it in. Great pass from Evil. It almost looked like that was going to go in on its own. Arc 5's had to be there to make sure and secure. Can't lose another game. Neville wins tip-off. Good save. Striker keeps him driving. Oh, that's rough. A whiff on the save and a whiff on an open shot. And Striker unable to get the save. I think it was a little bit of hesitation that killed him right there. I think he could have made a better play on that ball. Oh my goodness. And it's still set up essentially. Orange team just Neville and Arc 5's back and forth with the ball. Doc Holliday gets a tough score. A really tight goal. Arc 5's is there for it. Right over Doc Holliday. That's rough. I'd honestly like to have seen. I want to say, no. I guess Striker wasn't really in the area to make that save. That comes down to Doc Holliday winning the one-on-one. Oh, Striker with a good save, but it does not matter. Neville with the score. This is what I was expecting to see from these two. Last game, they seem to be out of sync. This game, it's like every touch is a setup for the other. Ooh, Striker, that was a little rough. Yeah, I think he got a little lucky with the bounce, but it still might cost him. With 3 minutes, down by 3 is not bad at all. Both these teams have definitely been slugging it out. Striker with the score there. A trend I think I've begun to notice though is that blue teams' goals have come from fast break scores or open nets. Oh, Doc Holliday, that was beautiful. And just like that, within 30 seconds, a 1-4 lead dissipates into a 3-4. And even though this is so far a decently high-scoring game, that doesn't mean necessarily that the defense is bad from these players. The way I kind of look at it, good players are gonna score regardless. You can get your 3 or 4 saves, but a good player is probably gonna put up 2 to 3 points if he's playing against people that he's better than. Like, it's just how it is. So to see like the scores go up right now, obviously there's some defense, there's some rotations that need to be worked on with these teams, but they've been playing good defense. We've had some tight saves, we've had some good coverage here and there, contests, but it's just a scoring, it's just a shootout right now. Beautiful goal by Doc Holliday. And the game is tied at minute 58. Ooh, that was a really close call. Evil with a beautiful clear. It was interesting. He was definitely a ball cam for that. Oh. Striker trying something fancy, but that might actually cost them. Doc Holliday in a bad spot. Evil with the dunk on him. Orange team's holding on to the lead, but how much longer can they keep it? Momentum's definitely shifted even though they scored. Tough miss from Evo right there. Up by 2 right now. It'd be great to try to secure this game. Put them up in the series 2-1. So far between these two, something we've definitely seen that beautiful score by Neville, puts them up by 2. More than likely this game's going to end with the series going 2-1, match point in the next game for Orange team. As I was going to say though, one thing you definitely, I've definitely noticed from this season to last as far as showcase games go, we had a little bit more high-end talent per se. With some of the players coming in right out of the draft, but there was a lot more selfish play. So far between Holiday, Striker, you've seen some good passes, some good rotations. Same thing with Arc 5s and Neville. They're both looking to help set each other up. Both teams are looking to help their teammates score. Orange team takes game 3. Is 2-1 in the set. Match point. Neville going off there, taking 9 shots. Made 4. An assist and a save. Striker with 3 saves. And hopefully this is the last match. I'd like to see these guys close this out. They're the favored to win. If they can't close in a match that favors them, obviously there's got to be some questions. That's one of my biggest reasons for pitting teams with a favorable advantage sometimes. Is you're supposed to... I want to see players and teams win when they're supposed to. Like, obviously, the skill's a little bit better, the team's, the rank's a little bit better, but I want to see them actually win then. Like, if they're supposed to be better, then they need to win. They need to close out 3-1. And it's nothing but good motivation for the underdog team. It's a lot of pressure. But at the same time, the expectations are low, so the better you do, the more of a smear it is to the people who don't favor you in the matchup. Big shot there from Arc 5s. That was a tough tip off. Striker a little too hesitant in my opinion. Arc 5's missing. Neville setting up to himself with the goal. Oh, Doc Holliday with the quick score. Just a bad tip-off. Very interesting course of events right there. I'm not exactly sure what was going on. And Striker just walking into the goal. Tip-off favors orange team. Neville looking to do something a little fancy there. And blue team not having it. Ooh, Striker was trying to look for a score or a goal there. Good defense by Doc Holliday. I'm really happy with Striker challenging there, though. I do not. I don't feel that you should ever let somebody drive on you. Never let somebody get a chance to make a move uncontested, in my opinion. Especially if you have somebody back behind you like that. That was a little rough from Arc 5s. I think it bounced off of Striker into the net. Ooh. That might come back to haunt them. Striker looking to set it for himself. Holiday attempting to as well. Good pass. Neville has some very nice aerial capabilities. Arc 5s, wow. Some rough defense from both Striker and Doc Holliday. Both of them went up. Both of them had the opportunity. Maybe not so much Doc Holliday. I feel like he was reaching a little bit. Oh, Striker just coming up a little short there. Oh, and Arc 5 is able to finish. It looked like Doc Holliday was going to get that save. Unfortunately, he did not. And now a 3-point deficit. Oh, a misplay there by Striker and Doc Holliday running into each other. Valuable time wasted. He powers past Holliday, but is not able to clean up the shot. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Striker unable to finish in the net. That is rough. He had the goal. It definitely could have helped. I'm not saying it would have won the game, but it couldn't have hurt. Especially if this... Ooh, a little bad at that redirect right there. If Striker makes that, and if Holiday doesn't mess up his redirect, that's a 1-point deficit with maybe 5 seconds or so on the clock, in my opinion. You at least have a chance for I guess a crappy tip off or a good tip off. But either way, good game. Everybody played really well. Good to see the 2v2. Usually we do these in 3v3s. Unfortunately, I only had these 4 available at this time frame right now. I will have another match at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight and at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Feel free to tune in then. Till then, enjoy the rest of your day.